So we open with this scene with Joe and Melissa mama, and she's 75 now, and her second husband didn't die, so she don't know what she gonna do. But after that, we get Marge and Black Dolores. But they get to talking about Marge's feud with Jackie. And apparently, the riff with Jackie started a riff with Black Dolores. Oh, God. But Marge admits saying that, yeah, Dolores, I might have said if you were still with David, this wouldn't be happening. But David is with who he really wants to be with, Frank. And Frank's phallus. Danielle's having another function, and she's inviting everybody but Teresa, because she feels like Teresa didn't have her back with Jennifer. So now all the heifers arrived to the Envy fashion show, including Jackie and Heifer Fessler. Danielle said, I'm not talking to the disheveled little drug addict. Oh, Lord, Marge done told Jackie that Melissa done sent everybody dresses but her. Black Dolores got a light-up purse, and Jennifer says, you're so tan. She's Black Dolores. So now Jackie whines to Black Dolores that, oh, Melissa didn't send me a dress. You're not on the show. You are a friend of. Black Dolores said, I didn't get a dress either. I think it was people that asked her for one. Oh, God, no, Jennifer's saying Margaret did it to be mean. No, Jackie, you read into it too much. But now we have the little fashion show. Oh, God. Jennifer, Melissa has never said she was a clothing designer. She does what a whole bunch of other people do. She has a store. She picks from different brands so that you can walk in and say, okay, instead of having to go through all of Dolce or all of these other brands, she's like, I think this is cute from here, this is cute from there, this will work with this. And that's why it's a little fashion, like any other little department store or boutique. It is her fashion because it's at her store. She's showing you, this is what you can pick up at my store. Oh, God, you're still bringing up this damn cheating rumor that don't nobody believe? So the fashion show was actually a success. The next day, oh, God, Teresa in this damn podcast, I don't care. Ooh, Teresa's foreshadowing some of Louis's legal woes. Oh, Danielle's showing up. Catching Jennifer unawares. Oh, God, Teresa really gonna say most people don't carry the same values you have? The values of a felon, of a fraudster, of a shyster. Thank goodness. So after the show, I guess they had the podcast in a church, and we're all backstage, and Danielle says to Jennifer, I'm surprised it didn't burn down with you in here. And Jennifer says, that's right, girl. Show your true colors. Heifer, you're a fraud. Girl, boom. You just don't want to get your shit rocked again. Teresa wants them to get on the good foot, but Heifer, it ain't gonna happen. That's like you eating Melissa's puss. Danielle walks out and says, by the way, you look like shit. Wow, Danielle is poking at you. And all you guys sat there silent. Yep. Because honestly, all of them are afraid to get their shit rocked. Teresa talks a lot, but Danielle about that action. Y'all was real calm, real cool and collected. I didn't see any getting up in nobody's face energy. I'm not going to make up with that trash box. All right, well, that was the shit. Well, since that was nothing, let's get to House of Drag. Okay, so let's see who survived. And for them to call this House of Dragons, you may as well call it Game of Thrones if you got the same music. Same music, same show. Just call it Game of Thrones earlier seasons. And when y'all gonna redo season 7? When? So everybody, grieving the grandmama. We see her husband heart broke. And then we see the villagers are starving, the oranges are rotten. Everybody, outside just scraping by for food. And then we hear the horns and the knight says, behold, Chablis. Well, just behold, but still. Oh, we parading that dead dragon through town. Okay, is the king dead or not? Oh, he just burnt all to hell. He don't look bad to be burnt all to hell. He got cooked in his armor. So who will be queen regent while he's healing? Over with the losing side, They upset they lost their biggest dragon, and now Alicent's man is running around the Crown Lands unchallenged. Alicent's man could get it from me too. So Rhaenyra wants to go in on a dragon herself, and everybody's like, no, you're the queen, you can't. And she's like, well, what else am I supposed to do? Have my people fight for me and not fight with them? Over with the Timothy Chalamet looking boy, he want to act on his own as well. You better sit down before you get killed. Or he heading to Harrenhal with Daemon. I wouldn't trust Daemon either. He gonna kill your cute ass. So they get to Harrenhal and they try to take over the Breckenridges, and the Breckens say, you could burn us up. However, Daemon's like, no, I need your monkey ass alive. So one of the people that's already had an issue with the Breckens, he says, don't worry, I'm going to find out their weakness and fuck them up for you, so that way they'll pledge allegiance to you. Over with the black girl that was sent to raise that family. The heifer who she's asking for help is like, why ain't your dragon bigger? And she's like, it'll grow. Give it time. I don't have time. Old Karen ass heifer. Over with Rhaenyra, she upset that her small council's talking over her and not to her. However, she's having a council with her Varys. And she's like, I was never trained to fight. If I had been a son, I was, but they taught me how to play piano. And her Varys tells her, look, honey, hire somebody to do what you can't be seen doing. So you can take back power, since the people are hungry. Because you know hungry people will turn on that king. Daemon at his castle having his little deluded fantasies about being made for the crown. Child, it's going to be a fight twixt them two. Daemon talks to the guy that runs Harrenhal and finds out they pretty much broke and only have enough money to keep the hall going. They ain't got money to wage war. So Alicent thought she was going to be Queen Regent, but everybody like, nah, honey, we got to pass that on to Aemon. Child, even her man that she humping on said, yeah, it should be Aemon. And she pissed. Child, now Winka is large and in charge. Fluff to unfluff. Now we back with that family that got the sick daughter, and the wife want to leave the city because ain't no food. Before that family can get out, they close the gates to the city to keep people in. With no damn food? That's stupid. They should have left when the wife wanted to. Now we got the Timothy Chalamet looking boy trying to get House Tully to sign for the queen. We find out Daemon did won House Bracken. So Rhaenyra asked the king that was married to the dead grandmama to be hand to the king, and he's like, Lord, ain't I given enough? Ooh, Rhaenyra sends one of her councilmen to go spy on Daemon at Harrenhal to see if he trying to snatch that crown. Because you know he is. Over at Harrenhal, the River Lords drop in on Daemon at 1 in the morning, and he's like, wait, y'all don't got no manners? So the Brackens is attacking the Blackwoods, and now the Blackwoods is pissed. So they said, look, we ain't gonna fight for you because this is some bullshit and they trying to commit war crimes. Oh crap, the king talking. So Timothy Chalamet get back and tell his mama that the Freys want Harrenhal for their fealty to her ass. So they realize they need some more dragon riders, so they decide to look in the family line and see if they can find somebody that can pilot one. And that's the shit. So I'm going to see you soon for something.